Hi, boys and girls. Today's learning target is I can revise my writing by adding dialogue. We have been working on drafting our narrative. Today, we will keep revising by adding dialogue to our story to bring our story to life. We are still revising because we're just adding things to make our story sound better. So, what is dialogue? First, can everyone repeat that word? Dialogue. Your turn. Dialogue. Dialogue makes our writing stronger. The dialogue is when characters are talking to each other. It's exactly what the character says. And it's always in quotation marks. And it lets us know that that's exactly what the character said. Usually it would be followed with said Miss Laura. Other words you can use would be demanded, whispered, asked, ordered, questioned, right? These are other words you can use besides said. So an example, the teacher said, now look at those quotation marks. Let's get ready for recess. That's exactly what the teacher said. So that's why you put one quotation there, that's where it begins. And after recess, that's the last thing I said. So you put the other quotation mark there. Okay? Dialogue really helps to make our writing and our stories come to life and sound like a storyteller. So here's my story, the same one I've been working on. Yesterday, remember I added transition words? Well, today I'm going to add dialogue. So I decided that I wanted to add more dialogue towards the ending of my story because it kind of isn't that strong. So I said, we had been walking so long that my feet and legs were hurting. I was hot, thirsty, and out of breath. I started to think about how it was almost dusk and we would never find our way back in the dark. All of a sudden, my heart began to pound fast and tears filled up in my eyes. Soon after, we decided to call the police. As we were trying to get hold of them and giving up hope, suddenly we saw a woman from afar walking her dog. We jumped up and down and let out a big scream. We ran over to the woman and explained our situation. So instead of saying that, I want to actually use dialogue there. We ran over to the woman and I yelled, "Hey, excuse me." Instead of saying said, I'm going to say yelled. It shows more how I said it. I was like, hey, excuse me. We're lost and we're trying to find our way back. The lady responded, right, or replied, "Of course, there is an exit out of the woods about 2 minutes in that direction," right? And she pointed, said the woman as she pointed to the direction we should go. She helped us find our way back to our campsite. I don't even need to say that anymore, right? I could just say, I want to end it in a good way. We were so happy to be safe, but we never made it to the lake that day. It got too late. We got lost. We never made it to the lake. So I added two dialogues. I added what I said to the lady. I said, "Hey, excuse me, we're lost and we're trying to find our way back." I'm going to highlight that. The lady replied, "Of course, there's an exit out of the woods about 2 minutes in that direction." This brings my story to life more. So why is dialogue important to add to our narrative writing? How did me adding that make my story better? I'm going to pause it and I want you guys to share out. Okay, welcome back. So today you will revise your story by adding at least one place with dialogue, okay? Something you said to another character, or you said out loud. Just add something that you and another character are talking. You're having dialogue. Do you know what to do on Otis? Show me fist to 5 by writing it in the chat box. If you're unsure what to do, you can watch the video again and pause it to make sure you understand. Ask a teacher, or just attempt it and see where it goes. What I mean by that is try your best. Now, boys and girls, I just want to show you one more time how when I'm in Otis, I can open a lesson. So when I'm in Otis, I can open my writing lesson from yesterday, which is called Transition. And I can so I'm going to show you this really fast. We are in ELA. You're going to go to writing from yesterday. You're going to click on your name. And when you go, let's say you want to you don't want to rewrite it. So you want to highlight it, okay, like that. Go to the top here, edit, go to copy. Then you open up the new assignment and you press edit, paste, and you paste it into the new Otis assignment. Okay, I don't have it open yet, so I can't show you, but this is where you go. You paste it. And so now you're working on the same story. Okay, I think that got lost somewhere while we were doing this. So you're doing the same story. All right, boys and girls, good luck.